and I got to see Jamie's titties, and I'm telling you right now, I've been trying to reevaluate my ranking of my favorite titties of all time. My number one, sorry, Jamie, they're gorgeous. They're not my number ones.
They're not my number ones either.
I think they jumped up to number 2, though. I'm not gonna lie, and my best friend might get mad at that. The one that you no names, the ones that you saw.
I loved them.
Those are my number 3s now. You officially topped her, and don't ever fucking tell her, because she doesn't listen to this podcast.
Oh, I bet she'll chime in on this one, dude.
Let's fucking go. Catching up with Turtle. Shit, I think we're at episode 11, maybe 12. I'm a little tipsy already, and I've got 2 of the most amazing guests that I think that I could have gotten for this fucking podcast. And I am warning everyone right now. I don't know what's going to be said on this podcast. There might be some shit that gets said that might offend people, that might get people upset or whatnot. You know what? Go fuck yourselves, because I've got my boy Josh Sipple, who one of the best wrestlers that I know, and has probably no Bruno, no homo, one of the sexiest bodies in the world. He's an exotic dancer coming out of Colorado Springs. And then I've got this new fucking friend, Jamie, who's from the red light district right now. And she is fucking just killing it already. And God, okay, both of you, Josh.
What up? Also, I'm originally from North Glen, Colorado, and my wrestling character hails from Cherry Hills, Colorado. So that was definitely way off, but that's all right.
Shut up! Listen, no,
shut up.
You're wrestling gimmicks from Blue Mountain State. Shut up.
I used to be until I turned into a narcissistic serial killer. I used to be. That was back in the day. That was when I was a dumb Chad, and now I'm like a narcissistic possible serial killer. Oh, jeez. This is going well right out the bat.
Oh,
right
God.
off the bat. Coming out fucking swinging, dude.
Just keep going off. Oh, my God.
Oh, dude. You are on fucking on point.
Okay.
Well, shit.
This is what happens when I take shots with my best friend and get on a podcast. Sipple, I literally heard nothing you just said after I just got everything wrong, other than you being from Blue Mountain State.
It's cool, dude. Freaking most people don't. They just look at me and they just turn off what I say, because it's probably better that way. It's a lot better seen than heard, bro.
Dude, you're a better body than you are a voice. It's okay. There's nothing.
Yeah, I've checked out on Joshy like 8 calls ago.
I'm surprised you lasted that fucking long. Surprised you lasted that long on this shit.
I'm surprised.
Like, that's longer than most.
And then we've got Jamie from, is it LA?
No, I live in Tucson. I live in Tucson.
Oh, Tucson.
I'm a desert girl. I am Big Nose Kate. I am out here in the desert in my little red light district.
Oh, she's turning the red light back on. She's already shown her titties tonight.
I'm from transsexual Transylvania. Hold on. Let me take a
Oh my God. Yep. Nope. She's fucking killing it right now. I'm just telling you, Kay. So I met Jamie through Josh, and the other night I had my best friend over, and they went titty for titty and I got to see Jamie's titties, and I'm telling you right now, I've been trying to reevaluate my ranking of my favorite titties of all time. My number one, sorry, Jamie, they're gorgeous. They're not my number ones.
They're not my number ones either.
I think they jumped up to number 2, though. I'm not gonna lie, and my best friend might get mad at that. The one that you no names, the ones that you saw,
I loved them.
Those are my number 3s now. You officially topped her, and don't ever fucking tell her, because she doesn't listen to this podcast.
Oh, I bet she'll chime in on this one, dude.
Well,
she might.
I'm not even in the top 10 anymore, so she shouldn't feel bad.
Listen,
Shit.
I'm genuinely not even in my top 10 of titties. I can think of a bunch of titties more. Are you fucking
kidding me right now?
I'll give you my list. My number 1 on the list is Pam.
From The Office?
Anderson?
No, Pam Anderson.
From The Office.
Pam.
From The Office.
No, Pam.
From The Office.
Wait, what Pam?
Pam Anderson.
From The Office.
Yeah, no.
Pamela Anderson.
No, because shut up. No, because I legitimately, I'm agreeing with Sipple. Pam does have good boobs. Oh my God, this episode's going to be terrible.
What's
Pamela
going to be
Anderson. Pamela Anderson, Elvira, Melina Perez, Maurice, Ashley Massaro. Who else we got? I'm looking at my walls because I got girls on my walls.
I like that this is starting out coming out swinging about knockers, dude. Just talking about boobs. Fuck yeah.
No, I literally have like Playboy pictorials hung up and framed on my walls. I love titties.
I love that she has a list though. Like me, I always thought I'm kind of a dirty guy, like just having like these list of girls that I've been with that like I know what my favorite boobs are. I know what my favorite vaginas are. Favorite.
I mean, I can tell you right now.
We're getting vulgar on this one. I have a ranking.
Penis, September 2021. I had the best penis of my entire life. Homeboy said,
"What is happening right now?"
Homeboy said, and I said, "Oh."
And I said, "Oh."
Okay.
And I said,
okay, "Ooh." Now we're all gonna, okay, in our group chat.
And then I said,
"Oh."
And then I said, "Foofy, foofy."
See, this didn't happen. Jamie's just making up stories. Now we're gonna have to. Now we're gonna have to just compare all of our dicks. Like that's just gonna be a thing.
Wow, this escalated fucking quick. We're like 5 minutes into this podcast,
and we're already.
And my nipples are out. Like I'm not wearing anything. My nipples are out.
Shit.
I know. I've already seen them. But okay, so catching up with Turtle, I've got these two amazing people on, and I'm telling you again right now, if you've already gone this far in the episode, shit's gonna get probably even worse. So if you don't want to hear things you don't want to hear, go ahead and just I've never said this before. Just don't listen, because I don't want to hear complaints. I don't want to hear anything. I don't want to get Brian in trouble with our company, Be Hero Presents. But I've known Josh for oh god, okay. I've known Sipple for what? I think we said we've gone on about 10 years.
Probably about 10 years, yeah,
like
dude.
the first time that I've known Martin and Leslie, I think, going on 12. And there's no way that you haven't been around, because you were coming around UCW around that time.
Dude, for sure.
I remember, honestly, my first memory of you was I just watched Blue Mountain State. And then you came to a wrestling show, and I was just like, this is the most generic motherfucker I've ever seen in my life. And then I've just had so many good memories, like from just back in the days when you were drinking. I know you're sober now, but even like, but no, I have so many fucking memories with you. And like, honestly, you are also one of my favorite wrestlers that I've ever seen that have come out here and always have had solid matches, has always been a solid dude. You hooked up with one of my best friends. Like, Sipple's just Sipple is kind of a legend in Utah. I'm not gonna lie.
Not in a good way, but a legend nonetheless.
Yeah.
Kind of infamous, if you will.
We'll say good bad way.
I
And then again, we've got Jamie. I don't know how to introduce Jamie because I just met her the other night. Sipple, how this all started, we'll just say this. Josh Sipple started his own OnlyFans. That was a tongue twister. And we were talking about, what were we talking about the other night? Oh, it was about drinking and going sober because Turtle might need to take a break, but we're going to wait till after Bonnaroo for that. But then he started telling me about Jamie, who's a pro wrestler. Where have you wrestled at? Because I've heard Impact, but I don't follow wrestling enough to know everything.
Yeah. The most notable companies I worked for were Impact and NWA. But some of the more legitimate indies I've worked for, like CZW, WSU, Queens of Combat, Fest Wrestling, places like that. Back when bar wrestling was a thing in California, lots of that stuff.
I'm sorry, I'm taking a shot.
I wish I could. I just don't have any physically in front of me right now where I would.
Well, and by the way,
I would so drink with you right now. Sipple, you're not allowed anything.
Oh, I know. The beer I'm drinking right now is a non-alcoholic Coors Edge, by the way. So I fuck up some NAs.
But anyway, Jamie's a notable pro wrestler, and Josh kind of he set us up as far as just like she wanted to come on Catching Up with Turtle because she was tired of doing all of these typical wrestling podcasts, people asking her the same questions, doing all the same shit. And I just wanted to get these two on and really talk a little OnlyFans on top of just fucking hear some stories. Because one, Jamie, as you can tell, I've already seen her amazing titties. She's not shy by any means. And Sipple doesn't have, Sipple is just Sipple. He doesn't give a fuck. He'll say whatever he wants. And I just kind of wanted to get these two on and just let loose and not necessarily like go straight wrestling. But that's who these two are. They're pro wrestlers. I need to see Jamie's work, but I'm more interested in hearing some of these fucking great stories because Jamie, last night we were just talking about my nails painted for Pride. I went to Pride last night and went to a bar and I actually danced for the first time with my first trans girl. And this girl was fucking killing it. She didn't have your kind of titties. She didn't have titties, but let's just say, like, again, 100% I am straight, but one of the funnest times I have ever had fucking dancing with someone. And it was just like, Pride brought a whole just new experience to me on like just the whole LGBTQ community. Like, yeah, it's I did ballroom for 12 years. So I grew up with a lot of with a few gay people.
You grew up with the kids.
With the high school gay people, like not the super open, you know what I mean? Yeah. And so just like the 30 minutes that I was talking to you was just amazing. Just like how open and honestly just amazing you are. Like I can already tell like you have an amazing soul and I fucking love it. And I want to hear more about you, but I also want to hear about Josh showing his ass on fucking OnlyFans and being an exotic dancer because again, no homo, Josh probably has one of the most amazing bodies that I've ever seen.
Sorry, you know how to make a girl blush, brother. You know how to make a girl blush over here. So
I thought he was about to start dripping right now.
Oh no! I was like, I'll show my abs, but
I
I'm
know.
like, that's
No, I
Like,
really thought he.
this is
I thought he was about
like,
to.
yeah,
too.
dude. I was
okay.
like,
I'm not
this.
the only one. This is an audio only podcast. This isn't getting.
Oh,
I'm gonna
cool.
get my shit kicked off if I'm showing Jamie's titties on my podcast. So that's not happening.
Not to mention the other shit we've been saying already, but you know, to each their own, I suppose.
Well,
You know, I guess it's the limits of the podcast. Whatever.
well, y'all want to know something about me? Y'all want to know?
Let's hear it.
This is what the crowd is really fiending for. Hot girl tip number 1: how I have these perfectly styled buns. Let me show y'all my little secret here. It's the hot girl secret, and only the real hotties know it. Let me show you.
I love it because they don't see shit. So let's
they're
go
not
into the
seeing
detail.
shit, but they're
not
gonna
seeing
see
No,
shit. But
but
I'm gonna smarten you up real quick.
Look what this is. What a real hot girl uses to tie her hair up.
Oh my god,
Oh.
she's using a fucking thong to tie up her hair. Why have I never tried that?
It is the hottest thing you can ever do. You know who taught me that? Pam Anderson on British Vogue. And look at that.
Okay, so it does look hot. I'm telling you, Jamie, you look fucking amazing right now. You look better than Josh.
I always do.
Hey, don't get
Hey,
crazy.
hey.
Josh has his good days. He just doesn't have titties.
If I was still a man, I wouldn't hold a single anything to him. But I got titties and blonde hair. So he's not in the equation.
Not in the equation, if you will.
Not even in the equation.
So back to the ass thing. So I have yet to show my full ass on OnlyFans. On my OnlyFans, I will not show my dingus. I actually had a guy.
Save that shit.
Oh, and I mean, I'm willing to show my butt because on YouTube I have already like my butt in like plenty of wrestling matches and shit. But like I had a guy message me recently and was like, "Hey, I know you won't show your dick, but would you maybe do like a thong?" And I was like, "Sure." And I was like, "Well, as long as you tip me." And I was like, "Well, how much you willing to tip me for a couple photos?" I was like, "My face isn't going to be in it either." And he was just like, he's like, "How about we'll start with $50 and we'll go from there?" I was like, yeah. And I have like one dirty ass thong I've had for like 10 years. So now I need to go invest in some thongs. But I've had this thong I've wrestled in that's like, it used to be silver. Now it's kind of a grayish, sad. So, yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so brother got the goods, if you will. But he got his
He's seen more of you than I've seen of you, and I've seen a lot of you.
I don't know. You've probably seen my ass out. If you were at that one show where Paul kissed my ass, I had him where I hopped in the crowd and he acted like he was going to kiss a girl and he closed his eyes. I hopped up on the seat, pulled my bare ass out, and he kissed my bare ass, dude. Syntron did that shit, man. Yeah. The one time I wrestled Syntron in a singles match.
Paul. Maybe I was there. Listen, I've drank a lot of alcohol in my life. I don't remember a lot of wrestling stuff. But
few brain cells burned.
I know I've seen Martin's ass way more. Oh shit! I actually might have to edit this out. I've seen Martin's dick. Yeah, no.
Yeah, we'll talk about a couple little things we can edit out.
I was staying at his house, and he came out of the shower, and he had a towel on, and he like readjusted his towel, not even fucking thinking, and his dick's just like hanging out, and I was like, "Oh, okay, cool, best friend, thank you."
Dude,
so I definitely haven't seen your dick. I'm pretty sure I have seen your ass. And
fucking, now that I think about it, dude, when one time we used to always like squirrel tap each other in the nuts, and I just got out of the shower and I'm wearing a towel, and I hit Tristan, Martin, whatever you want to call him. I hit him in the nuts, and he goes over and he grabs my raw dick and he starts pulling it like a leash, and he's just like, he's like, "You gonna stop? You gonna stop? You gonna stop?" And I'm like, "Oh God, I'm gonna stop! I'm gonna stop! I'm gonna stop!" And so then he let go of my dingus, and I don't remember ever hitting him in the dingus again after that. But yeah, that was lesson learned. Lesson learned.
I don't know if he's gonna remember that, but
he'll remember. He was sober
right now and ask him, but he's sleeping.
Oh yeah.
God.
Wake his ass up. Go grab him by his dick and yank him out. Be like, "This is for Sipple."
He's got to work at 3 a.m. He needs his sleep. I'm probably being too loud right now, but fuck it.
Yeah.
Jamie, however, like, so, okay, I'm just going to kind of go into it because, like I said, I like this podcast being very generic. I don't, like, we have not planned hardly anything. And so I just want to ask about, like, if this is okay, your trans experience on, like, you transitioning and whatnot, because I have friends who are going to be transitioning.
Yeah.
Like they're kind of in the mental process, and it's just something that, like, I've always been curious about. And like I said, going to Pride yesterday and like me dancing up on a trans girl, dude, this, I will send you the video. Dude, this girl, I've never seen a girl twerk like this. Like, she was fucking killing it. And my bestie kind of pushed me up on her, and it was just like, fuck it, like, dance. Like, I don't have any issues with it, but it's just like experience wise or anything that you want to talk about. Like, what has been your experience, like, fully, like, transitioning?
Well, I can say this. I feel like when I was a gay boy, so to speak, I feel like I had a lot more leniency because I could turn it off. You know what I mean? Like, if I was acting up and then there was a situation where I was in public, I could, like, put on the straight boy voice and, like, get real, like, I'm just like a kid in a tie-dye shirt with some sweatpants and Vans on.
Okay.
And then once, because even in the beginning of my transition, like, I was still living in the femme, but my hair was growing out, you know, like, there's a bunch of things that still, like, I had that I could still weasel my way through situations that made me uncomfortable. I knew once I got jugs with 2 G's and a Z that I wasn't able to weasel through situations like that anymore, and that I would just have to face, like, oh, I might be uncomfortable in this situation, or somebody might try to come at me crazy now, and I didn't always resort to pulling out the straight boy voice or anything like that, but I did used to do it if it was like a bad situation, which I've been in a lot coming from Reading, Pennsylvania. So
So wait, what part of Pennsylvania?
Reading.
Is that east?
Yes,
Where's Reading?
it's about an hour away from Philly.
Okay, because I'm originally from New York, so I've been to Philly a few times, so I know kind of that area. But my baby mama, she was living in, oh god, I just lost it. She was living in Amish town. I can't now remember the name. It was like far west, where it was a completely different
well that's
area.
very crazy too, because there's also there's like a lot of Amish towns in eastern PA by Philly. Like, I used to work with all Amish people.
Oh, honestly, I did not know that. I thought it was mostly Western, but
I love it. Goes,
so, like, again, if I get any, like, inappropriate or cross any lines, like, let me know, because I want to have a lot of fun on this.
Well,
like,
I don't
podcast.
have any lines. For me, like, the thing I've always said is, like, no questions are inappropriate or dumb. Because, like, to me, like, when it comes to educating, like, a wider audience or talking to a group of people, you need to be able to come at that stuff with understanding and love and be able to educate people instead of fighting with violence and discomfort, because that makes people hate shit and not have questions because it makes them scared to ask it. And I wish that everybody had that strength, but a lot of people don't.
Yeah, no, and it is, to me, like, and I'm a straight man. I can't comprehend everything that comes to your side, but I also have friends and family members and stuff that are in this community that God knows, like, what they're gonna want to end up doing or whatnot. But it's just like, none of that has ever mattered to me. I've always just loved everyone, and that's what it really comes from. And that's why, like, and that's a whole nother conversation. Honestly, I probably need to bring you on another pod. You're coming on next. Well, that was phrasing. You're coming on next weekend. No homo. Just
No homo.
no,
Listen to that.
I honestly love having this kind of conversation with you, just because. Oh God, she's got her. I can't with her tits. No, I do need to bring you on and just talk about this kind of stuff, because this is something that is very uncomfortable for people, where they just not everyone's like you, where they're just very open about it and things like that. But like, just the fact that the way that you are is a majority of like the people that I have known who like, they are out there. They post what they want. They do what they want. All of this kind of shit. But the fact that you're making money on OnlyFans right now is like, oh yeah, she just got a huge smile. I'm pretty sure she just looked at her bank account, and Josh is sitting here just waiting to try and get to that point. And like, this is the whole point of this episode, is like trying, like, Jamie, you've been doing OnlyFans for how long now?
3 years.
And Josh, you started 2 weeks ago?
I'm literally in my first week. I'm like day 5, I think.
You're on day 5, and this motherfucker's made like $100, and like,
I'm at like 100. I'm at like 170 right now.
Oh, okay, cool. You doubled up your fucking money since the last time we fucking talked. So like this whole experience, like, oh God, it's just like mind blowing, because like
it's crazy. Like, considering also,
my mom, I am so sorry right now. I may be starting my own OnlyFans and doing OnlyFeats and doing like character gimmicks of like Snow White and the 7 Dwarves, or what?
Snow White and the 7 Dinguses.
Sword in the Sword, Sword in the Stone.
Sword in the Stone.
Yeah. Shrek and the 3 Little Pigs. Just like do some gimmick shit where my face is not in there. I mean, my dick's already on OnlyFans. It is. I've already helped other people doing it, but I don't know. Just what do you call it? Sex work. Like, it's such a fucking look down thing.
No,
that really it's just like, dude, if you can fucking flaunt and make money, do it. Like,
but it's so crazy to me that it's such a new topic, because we weren't taught this in high school, but the entire western half of America was built off of prostitution. Like, you know what I mean? Like, the mining camps came. And then the brothel built up at the mining camps, and then the brothel brought all the money because the men had no women, and then the women were in power, and they would be like, "Oh, we're not gonna unionize until you give us suffrage." So it's such a thing that's been around forever, and it's natural. It's never gonna change. So I mean, I'm not a prostitute, but maybe one day.
No, and well,
maybe one day.
There's a different. No, there's a different.
You gotta have dreams.
Different from prostitute to like what you. And granted, I apologize. I do need to follow. I do need to follow your OnlyFans and see your shit. But like, even the same, like what Josh has talked to me about. This is how this subject came up. Was Josh telling me that he started on OnlyFans, and it's just there's nothing wrong with it. It's
no,
dude. If people want to look at your body and pay for it,
that's
not prostitution. That's not. You're not.
No.
And I don't even want to say whoring yourself out,
no,
but it's just like
it's an online strip club. You're a stripper online.
There you go. That's a good way to put it.
Yeah. You got your
and that's what Sipple's doing, and we also know he's an in-person exotic dancer. So
one of the things with it that I talk to my friends about with it, it's kind of funny because they're like, don't they know that there's porn online? And I'm like, yeah, but the thing is, you can't just go to like a porn site and Google someone or search someone you went to high school with. Like, you probably wanted to fuck, like, for God knows how many years. You're like, oh shit, I have the chance to see their boobs.
Yeah.
I have the chance to see them having sex. Even though I never got to, at least I can kind of live out that fantasy, and I'll throw them some cash for it because I've wanted to do this shit forever.
Yeah,
So
and you
that's the
also
whole
get that
appeal to it.
personal, and you get that personal moment of I can have a custom, like where like I'll do a custom photo shoot where maybe a fan wants me to write their name on my cleavage or something like that. Like that stuff's there. That's a custom thing that only that person gets. You can't go on Pornhub and look up Shyla Styles or Jenna Jameson. Sorry, name dropping my queens.
Oh no, you're plugging all of your shit on this podcast.
But you can't look those girls up, and then you can't hit up Jenna Jameson and R.I.P. Shyla, but be like, can you please like do a photo shoot for me? Like you can't do that. So it's a whole nother thing.
Did
and
Styles die?
that's how I've been.
Yeah.
I've had brothers made like I've had good brothers make fun of me of like because I have paid for OnlyFans before.
We all have.
Like
We literally all have.
Everyone has. Most everyone has. But it's just like it's to me, it's always just been the curiosity of someone that you know that is doing that you've just always wanted to see sexually. And you wanna watch. It's completely different than porn.
Yeah.
And that's what OnlyFans is all about, is giving more of a like a personal touch to you just watching random
I'll tell you, I personally like my subs, my people who like patron to my OnlyFans, I love them so much. They're not just like, because I personally control mine. I don't have a manager. I love my people because some of them understand on this month I post less because it's been a harder month on the mental health, like they're very lenient and they understand. And I have like a core group of 70 people that are always there for me. So like you grow close with those people because they genuinely do care about you and they're supporting you. They're giving you money to live. So it's not like going on porn. Like I have a genuine relationship with some of these people because I really care about them because they care about me,
Yeah, no, it's a different type of social media. It's definitely more sexual than any kind of social media, but it is a community. It's like what?
18 and up Twitch.
Yes, it's I can definitely see that where it's just another community of just people that are supporting you. And like Sipple he's just breaking into this. Jamie's been doing this for 3 years. Sipple just decided to do this a week ago, and I don't know why he hasn't been doing this the whole time. Because
that's again, so crazy.
As a straight male, Sipple has one of the most amazing bodies in the world that he should have been fucking selling years ago.
Well, it's so crazy because I saw you plugging it like a week ago, and then I was like, oh, like in my head, you always had one. So when you called me and we were talking for that second about how you just made it and stuff, I was like, what? I thought you've literally always had one. Like I thought you had one longer than I did.
Because Sipple's been doing it for free on his Facebook. That's why.
I just gotta go through and start deleting all those photos, man. Come on, I'm giving that shit away for free.
Every day it pops up on my fucking Facebook. I'm seeing fucking Sipple's full fucking abs and tits and
no, but that's good because it's free promotion. Listen, all of my stuff, you can see my full naked pictures on the internet. It's free promotion. Like there's like my shit's leaked all over, all of it, and I don't care. I've never tried to take it down because people see that and then they're like, oh, well, that's kind of old. So I wonder what she's posting now.
Yeah, and I've gotten in a lot better shape now. Basically, the reason I didn't post or get one so long ago.
I'm in a lot better shape now. I've never been.
Oh no! After I stopped drinking, dude, I've gotten so much more shredded. But like,
you absolutely have. Here's how I look at it, and like I said, I've thought about doing my own thing with a friend, and we have these ideas, especially just because apparently feet's a thing. People love feet. And my friend has the most gorgeous feet in the world. And just thinking of the gimmick idea of just like coming up with like characters and things like that you can do is definitely going to be just a different side of like, I know those people are going to be that way. I definitely kind of understand where you're coming from because like I said, my face is never going to go on OnlyFans.
Yeah.
My dick definitely. I'm so sorry, Mom, if you're listening to this. My dick is on OnlyFans. On a few pages, but
as this
no, it's
as this takes a
like
turn.
I definitely get that idea of like or that mindset of just like your family and just being like the one that's doing quote like porn. But again, it's like, what the fuck is the difference? Like, everyone has sex. It happens. It's a thing.
It's jealous.
It already
People
happens.
are jealous.
Is that I don't know if jealous is the
let me
right
tell you,
word or if it's just they don't comprehend.
No, I think it's jealousy because I think they don't understand what it is. And then every time I've had to break it down to people in my family or other words, they're like, oh, like you just made how I don't want to throw out numbers, but you just made like how much just posting a picture of you in a thong? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I did. Sorry, if you weren't so judgmental and closed-minded, you probably would too. But instead, you want to be a frigid bitch. It's not my fault.
God damn it! Now I want to go. Do I need to go invest in tits? Like, do I? I think I
Do I take that
I think
step?
I need to go Jamie's route.
Just go get a boob job.
Listen,
I think I might need to get a boob job because I know Jamie's
my
making
money,
fucking bank right now.
The first time I went back on OnlyFans with boobs.
Okay, let's hear it.
Those first 3 months, I went up probably 300-400 subscribers. I was making so much money. I don't even want to throw out numbers, but I made so much money in like 3 months. I was so shook. So now I'm like, well, can I get another boob job so I can get those Pamela Andersons so we can do that again?
No. Do not fuck with your boobs.
They need to be a little bigger.
I say fuck it. Go larger. Make it happen. Make it happen. Please the fans. Come on now.
Okay, show me them again. Show me them again.
Also, another thing, if she just said she made that much money off regular
boobs, those are the perfect fucking size, and she has the perfect nipples too. Like,
if she made that much money off the first go round, bro, she made that much money off the first go round. Imagine the second, dude. Like being like,
it doesn't matter.
Again.
I want my.
It does matter.
Like this.
No, it does fucking matter. Don't. No. Okay, Jamie, I'm just gonna tell you this.
I am an expert on this, and you will tell me right now.
Your boobs are perfect. They don't need to go bigger. Okay.
Listen, I'm not even a D cup. I'm a full.
You don't need to be a D cup.
Yes, I do.
Okay, maybe you. Okay. Lies. No double D's. You can get up to a D.
I like it that he's the guidance of what you have to be. It's like, you listen to me. I'm in charge of your OnlyFans now, and your body. You're doing a podcast with me.
No, I'm just telling her. There is a limit to boobs where it's just like, no, they're too big and too fake, and your boobs
no, that's not what I want.
Have that natural look to them, where it's.
But let me tell you, I'm gonna literally show you what I want.
Oh God, I'm seeing boobs more. I love this.
I like my spacing. I think my medial cleavage is nice, but I just want a little bit lower, like probably down to here, like just a little more. Because look at that little extra. Look what that does. It just gives it a little more depth. Like it just.
Okay.
Just one more.
Okay. I just don't want you to go to like triple Qs and
listen, nobody trusts me.
Triple Qs, holy
smashing
shit!
Fucking watermelons with your boobs. You don't need that.
Nobody on this planet trusts me when it comes to this stuff. But I got my lips filled 4 times and they look like this. I'm very smart with what I'm doing with my body.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Josh is right. I should not be questioning you. You obviously can do whatever you want with your body, but
he's like, You listen to me. You keep your boobs that goddamn size.
No, I didn't mean to come across that way.
No.
I'm just trying to tell Jamie she already looks fucking amazing.
If you know,
and like I said,
many...
you've jumped up to the top. You're number 2. Again, bestie, I am so fucking sorry, but yeah, you're at number 2.
If you only knew how many of the girls, like how many of like the divas and the knockouts, not like the new indie girls, because those bitches don't have fake tits. Like the girls with the fake titties, how many of them are like, don't. You look great. And I'm like, bitch, I want to look like you. Like, just let me get that one more. Let me get that Elvira. I don't have that Elvira yet. I need that sag in the jaw.
That's just my opinion. Maybe go up to double D's. And fix the spacing and all of that you're wanting.
It's not the medial
D's, though.
I like having the gap because the gap is what makes it look more natural. It's just down here more. I want the drop because they dropped a lot. When I got them, they were up here and they dropped that much.
Oh wow!
So I just want one more. Just redo the whole process. I've done it once. I'm gonna do it even better next time. Drop them, they'll look great.
I like it. Listen, do whatever you want with your body. That was just my own opinion, but I was just like,
I was not offended.
I was completely offended. You are a very offending person. Offensive person, whatever the fuck.
Maybe when you grow some fucking tits, you can say something.
I am a solid A cup, sir. How dare you?
Joshy, I wanna on your neck.
Get my flop my little nipples. My nipples are like the size of a dime.
I'm almost pretty sure Jamie would beat your ass too.
Pretty sure that's accurate. It's pretty accurate. Because how tall are you, Jamie?
Yeah. What?
How tall are you? Aren't you pretty tall? Like
yeah.
Shit! She's just
yeah.
What you missed because they can't see this. What she did was she put her fingers and pulled a little hair flip. If you will, when I asked about her height.
How tall? Okay, Jamie, how tall are you?
I'm 5'11".
Oh, I'm 5'10", dude. So yeah, she probably fucking hand me my ass, dude.
I'm 6 foot on a good day, but I want you to know, I've always known that my height has been my advantage because I was always taller than most of the dudes in wrestling. So when I used to go do signings back in like 2018-19, I would go to like WrestleCon and I would do signings. I would put on 8-inch heels and I would be like as tall as the Undertaker, and you could see me from across the entire convention center and people would come to me. So I've always been okay with my height.
She's like,
she did say come to her, not come on her. Okay, so everyone just be clear.
When? What time? When are we talking about coming on me? What happened? Yeah. What now?
They always used to come on my tits.
Come again? Come again?
They would always come on my tits.
There's a lot of jizz talk going on here.
Well,
a lot of man jam, if you will. What do you want from me?
I love it.
Okay. So
oh my god, there was this one guy. Wait, hold on. I gotta say this real quick.
Go ahead.
There's this one independent wrestler I can't fucking stand, and he does a lot of shit for attention. And just one day he's just like,
you want to throw names out?
No, I'm not. I don't even want to give him like enough publicity from promoting him right here.
Okay.
So no, this chump stain like fucking he comes over to me and my boy Ryzen, and he's just like, yeah, man, I'm gay now. And I was like, okay. I was like, you're gay now? And he does shit just for attention to get like shock and awe. And I have a ton of gay friends. Actually, I have more gay friends than I have straight friends. But he goes, yeah, I just love cum. I just love cum. And I'm like, and he's newly gay. And I have so many gay friends, and I've never heard that come out of their mouths. And I was like, you just love cum.
This isn't, I might.
And he's the shits in the ring, too. It's like, he's just a fucking shitty person. And I'm like, I don't even associate with the fucker. And when I was messaging with Ryzen's one of my best friends. We were bullshit the other day, and he was like designing t-shirts and shit. And we're on like Messenger, and he sends me a bro tank he made just real quick, just a design, and it just says, I just love cum. The black shirt with white, like drippy writing. And I was like, oh, dude, those are going to sell like fucking hotcakes, bro. We need to make them shits. But anyway, moving on.
I would buy one.
Jamie would buy one.
No, listen.
Jamie, you want to make shirts together? We'll do it.
No, listen, I'm a crazy t-shirt junkie. I saw a shirt that said, "Let me pee in that butt," and I need it so bad.
Oh my
And
God.
listen,
Okay.
y'all want to know
That's
my
where I crossed the
number
line.
one flirting? So my ferret just died, but he's how I
No.
got this cute little tattoo of him like last week.
Oh my God.
What
But
she's showing is she got a tattoo on her hand of her ferret.
yeah, so
I had okay, sorry, keep going.
no, it's okay. So I'm a crazy t-shirt fanatic, and I had this plan. And Weasel was always my way of flirting with boys. I would always be like, "Do you guys want to see my ferret?" And they would be like, "Yeah." And I would be like, "Okay." I would be like, "Whatever you do, don't play Smooth by Santana and Rob Thomas around him." And they would be like, "Why?" And I would be like, "That's his favorite song." He would go crazy. And then they would be like, "Well, show me him." So I would send them a picture of me and my ferret, and I'm wearing a T-shirt that says, "I'd rather be listening to the 1999 Grammy Award-winning hit Smooth by Santana featuring Rob Thomas from Matchbox 20 off the multi-platinum album Supernatural." And they would be
Like,
like,
what?
I know, but it always, like, I always got dick when I pulled that shit. Well, the thing is, I'm a classy woman. Sucking dick is so hot to me. Love that. I would literally suck a homeless person's dick if he was hot enough. Um,
Whoa.
fucking no. You gotta mean at least something to me. Like, if there's just a hot guy and he's just being a douchebag, I'd probably suck his dick. I don't care. But if you're being a douchebag, you don't get the pleasure of fucking me because I am a prize. I'm hot as fuck. You don't get that. So
All right, no wonder Sipple hasn't fucked you yet then, because he's a douchebag, but
he's a little bit of a d-bag.
That's right. Let's just call a spade here. Let's cut the shit.
I'm just kidding. No, Sipple, you're a good guy. Come on. Let's
I
go.
know. Let's go. Let's go.
Okay, well,
No,
now I feel semi-decent. Wait, what?
Sipple's the kind of guy that I would like suck his dick in like a bowling alley parking lot. Like it would be so flashy.
Okay, so girl, okay, let's just make things weird. Like, okay, what's the guy that I'm coming to right now?
What do you mean?
Are you just gonna suck my dick in a bowling
No,
alley
let's go to a Target
parking
dressing
lot,
room.
or are
Let's
you
get
gonna let me
crazy.
fuck you?
No, well, okay. The thing is, I don't let anybody fuck me because I don't need to be like in love with you or anything, but it just needs to be like it needs to be a vibe. Like it's not. I've never let anybody fuck me on the first day. I've always like really had to like feel like, damn, I want this person, because my body just doesn't open up for people that I'm not like emotionally connected to. Like, I don't know, not like love or interest in
Okay,
dating, but just
give me 2 days, and I'd be
but
in that. Like,
I'll
no,
suck,
I'm just kidding.
I'll suck your dick in a
kidding.
Target dressing room.
See,
Wait,
there you go. There you have.
I said, but I would suck your dick in a Target dressing room.
All right. Well, me and Jamie are going to Target.
It looks like we're gonna go buy some sneakers.
God, yeah, we're definitely. Well, yeah, we're gonna do a lot of things in Target. No, I already know. Josh loves it up the ass. Have you not seen his ass?
Oh no!
You don't think he
Have
flaunts?
you seen him?
You don't
He
think he
listens to the
flaunts that shit
Somerset.
all the time?
He listens to the Somerset. He would let Brian Logan Dales fuck his ass any day.
Listen to this shit.
I mean, you're literally, and you know who that's for, literally not denying.
Jesus.
Yeah, see, he's still not denying. Okay. Well, Sipple
Oh, no,
likes it up the
I don't
ass.
like-
That's something that we're learning today.
I don't like anything going in my butt. I don't mind my butt getting licked.
I was about to
like
say, not
anything
even
going in.
I
I had this chick actually conveniently. I was on tour in Utah and I just danced at Sandy Station, and there was this
Oh, never mind. Okay.
There was this Brazilian chick I met at the show, and she came back to my hotel and she was giving me a blowjob, and she kept trying to put her.
Can we get a name that I can bleep out? Is this someone that I know?
Oh no, I don't even know her name, dude. This is fucking years ago. Some random chick I met at the show.
Okay, that's the most simple thing I've ever heard in my fucking life.
Did you think that this was a certain women's wrestler? Is that what you were thinking right now?
No, he just no. Well, I've hooked up with a few chicks in Utah that he knows. So
yeah, there was someone that came up into my head when he said.
No,
was I correct when you said that or no?
No, but no. Okay. So there was this chick, this Brazilian chick, and she's giving me a blowjob, and she kept trying to stick her finger up my ass, and I was like, I kept telling her to stop. Every time she did it, I wish that I had like a squirt bottle, like a cat. I could be like, stop, and like be like, no, but yeah. So that was one experience with it. But yeah, no, nothing goes in there, man. I was like, I enjoy taking shits. I like stuff coming out. I don't like stuff going in.
I'm a booty licker.
Until
you try it, don't knock it, bro.
Like, dude, I don't even like. I don't like fingers going in there, let alone anything else, man. So that's trying it as a. I don't like fingers going up there, let alone something bigger than a finger.
Do you know that you don't like it though, or are you just like you're just being a pussy and you're being scared?
No, it's not scared. It's just like, no, it's just definitely. I was like, I didn't enjoy, them trying to stick that up there. It didn't feel good. It didn't tickle my pickle, if you will.
Well, let me tell you.
Oh God!
Joshy,
okay, here we go.
If it didn't feel good, they did not do it correctly.
Oh shit!
Well, there you go.
Listen,
let me tell you. Listen. I will be the first to say the reason why I have to have comfort with people when it comes to getting fucked is because these idiots don't know how to have anal, and it hurts when they don't know how. But when someone knows how to throw it down, that is the craziest feeling on the fucking planet, and there's nothing on the planet like it.
Oh my God, I got to tell you guys this story. One of my buddies had a Tinder date. And he tells me about it. He's like, yeah, dude, it's weird. She hasn't like called me anymore or anything. I was like, well, what happened? He's like, well, I took her. We like had a good date, went out to a movie, went out to eat. And then we went back to my place to hook up and shit. And we're like making out. And we get in my room and I pull out a fucking strap on and I tell her to peg me. And I'm like, and so she's like, she tried. He's like, she tried it. And I guess she wasn't really, I don't know. I don't think she really knew what she was doing. And I was like, oh yeah. He's like, yeah. I was like, have you hung out with her since? He's like, no. I'm like, I wonder why. Like the first fucking date, you're like, here, throw this on. You fuck me. I don't fuck you. And this girl probably like, God knows if this girl, how many guys this girl's been with. But like this dude was like, hey, throw this on. All right. I'm not fucking you. You're fucking me. So yeah.
Have you guys ever seen the show Broad City?
It's kind of like the girl. Isn't it like the girl workaholics pretty much?
I haven't seen that much of it, maybe, but no, not the main characters. But there's an episode of that because it's basically like these girls that these two roommates who there's just a lot of sex stuff that happens, and that's one of them where like this girl goes to hook up with a guy, and he like just brings out a strap on, and she's just like, I don't know what to do. And she ends up leaving. And her friend was like, are you kidding? That's like the most dominating thing that you can do to a fucking man. Why would you just not fucking do it?
75% of girls that I know are like begging to peg their men. Like they want to so bad. Because women hate men. Women hope men die. Women fucking despise men.
I can literally talk about 2 stories this last week where I've almost killed men because of
the men are just stank. But let me tell you, I will tell you one.
Not you, Josh. Josh, you're a sweetheart. I promise.
No, Josh. I like Josh. He's a good boy. Like that's why I give him time.
Okay, don't go that far. He's not a good boy.
No,
he's
a good.
He's a totally naughty, just denies everything he just said.
He's a naughty good boy.
Yeah, that's fine. He definitely that's fine. But he's nice. He's a good boy. But
he is. Josh, you are a gem.
I thought when I was transitioning, I was like, ooh, now that I'm going to be like a real hot female, because in the queer community, there's not really many people anymore that are tops. So I was like, oh, like, and I've always gotten with straight guys my whole life. I've only hooked up with 2 gay boys in my entire life. So to
wait,
me,
you're saying that you're saying that you're a bottom.
well, no, I'm versed, but
Oh,
like
okay.
I was always like pushed to top when I didn't want to. So that's one of the reasons why I don't fuck. But so I was like, oh, now that I'm like hot and sexy, these straight guys are gonna want to ruin my life. They all are bitch boy bottoms, and it's so annoying.
Okay. So I mean, fuck. I'm gonna have to bring both of these guys on in different episodes. I have so many stories with Josh that we can talk about. And Jamie, I fucking love you so much. You're such an amazing soul in person that like I do need to have my own episode where we can just like kind of go into more detail and things and like just your life and honestly wild stories because don't shake your head at me like that. She's already like, yep, no, boy, I know some fucking stories. But I appreciate both of you fucking coming on and like let me get some plugs for you guys. Jamie, where can we find you at?
All of my social media, Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter is at it's ITS Jamie JAMIE WTF. And my OnlyFans is onlyfans.com/the Jamie Senegal SENEGAL. Other than that, I hate you all and don't even talk to me.
I love it. You're gonna have to send me that so I can post it when I post this video, just so everyone has those links as well.
Okay.
Sipple, where can we find all of your stripper bullshit?
Well, my social media is just Josh Sipple, or my Instagram is Josh Sipple Caleb Crush, and then I have a YouTube channel that's actually all about action figures, and that is Caleb's Collecting Corner. And my YouTube channel, or I said YouTube channel, Bob Saget, I messed that up. Anyway, my OnlyFans is actually my OnlyFans is Caleb Crush 111. It's all lowercase. So yeah, thanks, man.
No, honestly, thank both of you for coming on. Like I said at the beginning, this started with me and Sipple kind of just talking about him doing OnlyFans, and then he brought up Jamie, and like I'm grateful that he brought me because like Jamie's becoming like one of my favorite people. She's such an amazing person, and I've also seen her tits, which is probably why I love her. But no, like this was an amazing conversation. I definitely want to have more. And I feel like there's a lot more that needs to be said, but we're already over an hour. And so, yeah, definitely make sure you go and give them a follow. Make sure everything that Be Hero presents that we're doing here, that you're following and listening to, that's talking about the bump card. If you want to hear anything wrestling, listen to Brian and Psycho. And then we do have Slightly Agitated also. If you just want to hear us getting pissed off, God, the last episode that we did was a banger. And yeah, if you want to hear me kind of go off, yeah, you might want to listen. And so again, from everyone here at Be Hero, thank you for listening, catching up with Turtle. Thank you guys again, and let's fucking go.
Bye.